All right, so we're live again with another topic, which is TypeScript. I'm going to get right into it, and I'm going to share my screen. And let's go into this. Here we go. All right, so let's set up a new repo for TypeScript. And let's go here, Assimilate TypeScript. There we go. So let's say template for using TypeScript. And I barely even know what TypeScript is other than it's popular. So I'm going to learn. Assuming probably JavaScript, JS. I don't know. GitHub template for Node, maybe. There we go. And we'll do creative comments. Perfect. All right. So here we go. Assimilate TypeScript. Again, I'm going to set up the code space. Let's do that. Let's set up pre-build. Let's get this going. And this will get this thing cooking while I work, and then I'm going to go new with options, and I'm going to get started here. All right, so with TypeScript, what do we really care about? I don't know. Let me just Google it. TypeScript. I know it's some kind of compiled JavaScript. So JavaScript with syntax for types. Okay. So let's see if there's a TypeScript dev container. That would be the first thing to try out here. Although last time I didn't like what happened in terms of the environment they set up, but let's look at the extensions. Maybe let's go here. Let's type script. What does this do? So we got JavaScript and TypeScript nightly enables TypeScript to power. Okay, let's try that. Let's install this. All right. So what does this do? VS Code extension enables TypeScript. Open up a JavaScript or TypeScript file in VS Code. Okay, well, that's helpful. So at least I can open up files. And I also want to do Copilot in here. We'll do this. We'll do AI Pair Programmer, both of those. And then I'll add dev container. And universal. I really like the universal for most builds. And let's see, is there any JavaScript or Node or something? I mean, maybe, yeah, probably. Let's just use Node. I'm assuming Node is going to be something that I care about because I'm doing stuff with JavaScript. And maybe even add like a Node extension. Node snippets, I don't really care about that. Search node modules, I don't think so. What about JavaScript? JavaScript snippet, I don't care about that. JavaScript, here we go. Debugger, extensive for debugging programs. So anything from Microsoft, I'd probably install. And then again, if I go to installed, let's just add all these to our dev container. Add to dev container, add to dev container, add to dev container, add to dev container, add to dev container. So these look good. And let's just also double check what, like essentially hello world. So docs, what do I do? So the first read for your work, let's the TypeScript handbook. So let's even put this in as documentation here into the README. And I'm going to say lesson one. Okay. Official docs. TypeScript documentation. do that. Okay. And so it says blah, 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 blah. We got this TypeScript for new programmers, for JavaScript. How about this? I'm a functional programmer. So, okay, we got all this stuff. The function syntax. Okay, this is cool. Looks like Haskell kind of. Gradual typing, structural typing, all that stuff's cool. Okay. So how do I do a hello world? That's what I want to start with. Migrating from JavaScript. Types tooling in 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. There's two main ways to get TypeScript for your project. Probably that is what I want to do. Now, let's double check that it's not already in my system. So TypeScript. Oh, not there. So this seems helpful to now. What I don't know is, well, will this even work if I run this? Let's see. Oh, npm is already installed. So we'll say install. There we go. Run npm install to there we go. So use npm to get. So we'll do that. Say npm install TypeScript. There we go. That looks good. Bash, and then I'm going to say read official tooling, which is right here. Perfect. Okay, so we got that. Now, if I type in TypeScript, is it in here? Okay, well, building your first file. So in your editor, type the following program called greeter.ts. Okay, so build greeter.ts. Let's do that. Let's touch greeter.ts and let's paste this inside. And let's take a look at this code real quick. That's pretty cool. It looks clean. I like it. I mean, it looks like Bash almost. And we got this there. And okay. Now how do I run it? I just run it at the command line. Okay. Nice. Well, it worked, but that compiled it. The results will be a file, greeter.js, which contains the same JavaScript. Now we can start taking advantage of this. Oh, so did it create that? Oh, yeah, that's right. There we go. Type annotations and TypeScript are lightweight ways to record the intended contracts by recompiling. So let's try that. If we go to here, and why is this indented like that? I don't think that's right. But there you go. Error. Argument of number is not assignable to type string because we put a type declaration right there. Okay, got it. Okay, now let's develop further. Here we're going to make an interface that describes objects that have a first name and last name field. Good, there we go. I like this interface here. Let's again copy this in there. That's kind of annoying that the cut and paste is not that great. But let's see here. So we got an interface. This is a string. we then have a person, which is this interface. It makes sense to me. And let's compile it. There we go. Let's extend it with classes. So it supports new features like object-oriented programming. So in this case, we would build a full student class. Let's go ahead and throw that up there. Let's do that. Let's throw this up here. There we go. Student class makes sense. And then we have this. Oh yeah, I think that's the only thing that's different. And if I run it, yep, still works. Okay. Now rerun it and you'll see it generated. Oh yeah. So let's check out our OO code. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Yeah. I think I might have used TypeScript once before, but I like it because it's much cleaner. It's definitely a much cleaner kind of code here. And now type the following in greeter.html. So we're going to build some HTML now. So we're going to touch greeter.html. Ooh. MV greeter to HTML like that. Okay, so we got this thing, and let's paste in this this very small snippet of HTML. Looks good. And so we're going to use, oh, I see. We're going to use the generated JavaScript file that was created. Oh, then we just open it up in the browser to run the first application. Okay, let's do it. Now, I'm curious how Visual Studio Code will work with this. Does that work? No. Or we just open to the side, open with. Open to the side. Let's Google, or maybe HTML. I would think that it would come with HTML preview. Let's see here, CSS supports, IntelliSense, HTML5. Formatting HTML documents, IntelliSense for HTML. Maybe later I'll come into this, but I guess for now, that's a great question. Is how do I guess I could Google. I could say preview HTML in VS Code. How do you do it? No, it doesn't have it. So go to. Oh, I see. So you do have to do this. One of these. Well, the biggest one is HTML CSS support. Let's do that one. So let's go back to this. This one is the biggest download, and it's got reasonable reviews. Okay. And let's go back to this. Oh, by the way, I need to add that to my dev container. Wait, I thought it installed it. Did I not install it? HTML. Yeah, I did install this. Add to dev container. There we go. Okay, so now how does this work? If I go to this file, if I click on it, how do I edit preview HTML here? Open with, nope. I need to do another Google here because Yeah. Oh, HTML preview. This is the one I need. Oh, HTML preview. Okay. HTML preview. There we go. Got it. And I'll also add this to the dev container. All right. Did that do it? So open preview. There you go. Open preview. And really, there's nothing. That seems strange that there's preview. How is that possible that there's no preview? Open preview. Maybe it wasn't designed to preview. I didn't look at it too closely. Oh, there's nothing in here. So what does it want me to do? So open it or copy the code into TypeScript Playground. You can hover over the identifiers to see their type. I see. Okay. I mean, I guess that's I did. I guess I did that. So I'll check it in. Kind of a weird example, but let's do it. Status. Git add dev container. Git add star. Adding everything. So let's get one last thing done here, which is let's get something that like prints something out, right? So I get the concept here, but let's do another tutorial now. Let's see. Is that really TypeScript for the functional programmer? Let's try to do something simple. I don't know if I like any of these tutorials. Gulp, DOM manipulation, what's new, JavaScript, projects use lean TypeScript for JS programmers. Read the full handbook, explore playground examples. Okay, so is there just like a primitives, download examples? How about this? Like, let's just do a TypeScript hello world. And well, what's this do? Okay, let's try that. And let's do a touch hello.ts and let's paste this in. Ooh. Let's grab this. Let's see here. So that message string, hello world. And if I say, oh, that's right, console.log. So if I just do TypeScript hello, it builds it, but then now how do I run it? New terminal. Oh, run it. To run the app file in Node, you use the following. Oh, okay. There we go. So I just say Node. I call this one hello.js. Okay, there we go. So now I know how to do a hello world. So that's a good enticing start here. That's enough to get me interested in doing more. So okay, to build a hello world, you use Node. So how would we do this? Right? We'd say step one is create a hello.js. Step two is compile it. Do types. We can even just do history. Tail. Here we just look at the last things here, like that. And then three, run it. And that's it. That's pretty simple hello world. So I guess in lesson 2, I'm going to say, let's do what I would do in a lot of languages. I'm going to say to do, build a command line tool that is a phrase repeater that runs in Node. Yes. So I have done some Node before, and so this will be fun. All right, that's a good start for today. I'm going to go ahead and check all this in. Status, git add, readme, git add, hello, commit this, adding hello. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is in great shape, and I'll see you in a couple weeks, and I'll